All right, Shalom. First off, give all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Karkadash, the bonders to the apostles and the elders of the GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring, and truth and sincerity in the women and children who follow. So I have this lesson, prepared for you brothers today, about purge, specifically the word purge. Let's get the definition. The definition is rid someone or something of an unwanted quality, condition, or feeling. So to get rid of the things that are unneeded, that are unhealthy, the things that you don't need in your life, that's what it's talking about when you purge yourself in the definition. Now we're going to go into some scriptures and before I go into the scriptures, it's very significant in the truth that you do this because you're doing what? You're becoming a new man. You're becoming a new creature. So if you have all these unwanted qualities in yourself still, then it's not conducive to growing. Okay, so let's get this first scripture. This is Isaiah 1:25. It says, "And I will turn my hand upon thee, and will purely purge away thy dross, and take away all thy sin." Okay, so the Most High said He's going to purely purge away thy dross. So let's go to the definitions and get the definitions in here. Yeah, I gotta bear with me today. This phone is very slow. Okay, so the word purge is a Strong's H6884. It says to smelt, refine, to test, smelter, refiner, goldsmith, to be refined, to be a refiner. Okay, so basically it's talking about melting away the bad stuff. Okay, when you find gold, you you melt away the impurities. Okay, you dig it up from the earth or whatnot, and then you melt it down. All the stuff that's not meant to be with that gold is going to melt away, but the actual gold is going to remain. So the actual gold is your good qualities. The bullshit that's melting away, the dross. Okay, that's the bad qualities that you want to purge away. Okay, so we're gonna go to this next scripture I have. This is 1 Corinthians 5 and start at verse 6. It says, "Your glory is not good. Know ye not that know ye not that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump? Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened. For even Hamashiach, our Passover, is sacrificed for us." Okay, so what did they say? A little leaven leavens the whole lump. Okay, just a little bit messes up everything. So we need to purge. We need to get rid of that leaven, that old man. Get rid of that stuff. Get rid of those old habits. Get rid of those old activities you used to do. Whatever it is that has you going astray from your Habashim Yahushai. Get rid of that stuff. Purge it out, so that it says for even Hamashiach, our Passover, is sacrificed for us. He was a sacrifice for us. Why? So that we can come back to Him, so that we can come to Yahweh Shem Shai, okay, and have a chance at salvation. He's not going to go back up there for us, okay? So do what you're supposed to do on this go around, all right? Which is become that new man and put off the old man, put off those old activities. Stop being a nigga, to say it plain. This next scripture It's in 2 Timothy chapter 2. I'm going to start at 20. It says, "But in a great house there are not only vessels of gold and of silver, but also of wood and earth, some to honor and some to dishonor. If a man therefore purge himself from these, he shall be a vessel unto honor, sanctified and meet for a master's use, and prepared unto every good work." Okay? So it's levels, okay? There's levels to this, okay? Everybody's not on the same level. All right, you get men of the Lord, okay? You got 2/3, you got heathens, okay? But we're dealing with just in Israel. So you have Yahushai, the 12, the elect, and the 2/3. All right, so everybody can't be a vessel unto honor, okay? But everybody didn't start out as a vessel of honor as well. All right, you do have men like us who, like all of us pretty much, okay? None of us was born into this, so to speak. I'm not going to say none of us. For the most part, we weren't born into this knowing who we were, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments the way we were supposed to be, okay? We had to be shown the way. So some of us will rise from that wood all the way up to gold. Some of us will rise to silver. But the difference is you gotta want to do it. You gotta be willing to sacrifice the love of this life, man, the love of this world. Because the world don't love you back, man. You think the world love you back, but it's not true love. True love is keeping this law, statutes, and the commandments. You might think, old girl got love for you, or your homie got love for you, man. If it's not in your Habashim Yashai, man, it's not pure. Got this just a little bit more, y'all. Y'all bear with me. The water. Just basically wanted to show the difference between us and them and give an example of being purged. This is Zechariah 13 and verse 8. It says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third part shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is fine, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. And they shall call my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power." Okay, that's an example of being purged. So let's go back into this. Let's revisit it. All right, it's talking about the 1/3 and the 2/3, the separation. What's the difference between the separation? Okay, it says, I will bring the third part through the fire, okay, through the hard times, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. Now, we went through the definitions, and we've seen that it says to get rid of something and to try a thing, okay, to refine a thing. That means you were like this, and now you're like this. What's all that extra? All that extra fat, all that extra unneeded parts. That was your iniquity. That was the sins that you were committing. That was however you were living before. Okay, you came into Yahweh Shem Shai. And really, it's a lot of that is Jacob's trouble, because we still got to make it through that. That's the real fire right there. That's when you really gonna be tried. That's when your faith is gonna be put at an all-time high to see if you really got what it takes to make it in this thing, man. To make it to the kingdom of heaven. All right. Are you gonna take the chip? Are you gonna break down and eat some pork or some shrimp or something like that when there's no food around? Oh, Lord, no, I gotta eat. Lord, no, I got, they can make up any excuse, you know what I'm saying, to be wicked. Okay? But do you have faith? Have you been doing what you're supposed to be doing? Have you been fasting? Have you been Because if you're fasting, then you're prepared for the famine. If you're fasting, then you've already been long stretches of period of time without eating. And ultimately, do you have faith? Because if you have faith, then you know the Lord is protecting you. The Lord will keep you. The Lord will provide for you. He said He clothes and feed the birds. Will He not you? So that's really what I wanted to go into. About just purging yourself from anything that's not good for you. It says cut off your members. Okay. And it's not talking about literally cut your arm off. It's talking about cut off those activities, those actions, those characteristics about yourself that are holding you back. Because in this, we want to reach our full potential. With that being said, I want to give all praise that's called Allah to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Krakadash, the abundance of the apostles and elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring, and truth and sincerity, and women children who follow. Shalom.